I did not.
This was a long, drawn-out cross-examination yesterday, and I don't know how much if you saw any of it, James, but here's what I'll tell you. It was excruciating at times for everybody, and I'm sure the state especially. When you have a lead detective in a case like this where the identity of the perpetrator that the jury is seeing on this grainy video is in question, this witness, no matter what the case, the lead detective is always important. But when you have the lead detective in a case like this that is at best average on the stand and not strong, how damaging could that be to the state's case?
It could be very damaging. You have to prove your case beyond a reasonable doubt. And in any situation where you want to be able to give the jury a reason to find reasonable doubt, if you could find another plausible suspect that the state has not tied up all loose ends to check an alibi, that could be devastating. All you need is a couple of jurors to say, look, they didn't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. It could have been this other individual who had ties to the victims, and they could not exclude where he was that night because it's only what he told the investigators, and we have nothing to corroborate. She has no video, and she didn't follow up with the alibi witnesses. It's surprising that that occurred here. Will it be devastating to the prosecution? I guess we'll see who else they have on tap this afternoon.
Yeah, and you wonder how it also factors in if jurors are feeling any sort of, this is a death case. So if a juror has been selected on a death panel, this is serious business. And if you think that the state is not prepared or the lead investigator is not prepared to testify, that could really backfire on you as a prosecution. We'll have to see, to your point, whether or not it does make a difference in the end. But it was quite the day yesterday, and now I would argue that today the state has taken back control of this case with so far today's testimony. We're going to step aside, take a break. Coming up, Robert Durst's defense kicked off their closing argument. It's a two-parter. They'll get the second part coming up Monday, and